Hello friends, hope everybody is having a really good day. Got a real good, strong, powerful prophetic word to share with you today. I love God so much, and I am so thankful for the Lord. I'm just so thankful for the things of God and the things of the Lord. He's so good, and He's just so faithful to us. I just have a heart of gratitude for the Lord. Well, let's get into this prophetic word. We were in corporate prayer the other night, and I was just sitting there seeking the Lord, and I felt the Lord say this very powerful phrase to me: the waves are coming. And right when I heard the waves are coming, I just had a vision of my wife and I at the beach, because we go to the beach every year. And the first thought I had was us up on a condo looking down at the waves coming onto the shore. And I loved watching it and listening to the ocean. And then another vision I had real quick was just of us sitting on the beach, kind of far back, watching and listening to the waves. Then the next one I have is we were right there by, the beach and the waves, and listening to it and then coming up. But then the next one was us like ankle deep and the waves coming in, then knee deep, then waist deep, and then the waves coming over us, overtaking us. And then as I kind of just started praying into this word, God gave me 10 things that are the waves that are coming from the Lord. Okay, so I'm going to give you 10 things that are about to come. Now, recently on YouTube, I released a word called "Doors are about to open, but you better be ready." So this word is very similar, actually. The waves of God are coming your way. But friends, make sure you're ready for them. Make sure you're down there. Now, and here's the 10 things that I've got. Number one, I'm going to go through this list. Number one, this is what's coming. Dreams of the Lord. Now I'm talking about dreams. You go to bed and you get a dream from the Lord. You are about to dream. And I just want to release to you a dream anointing to come upon you, that you start to dream like never before. Powerful, powerful dreams. That's number one. Number two, prophetic. The prophetic's about to start flowing in your life at a greater degree. You're about to start receiving words from the Lord, and they're going to be able to help you steward what you're doing. Actually, a few months ago, I released a word. It's on our YouTube channel, and the word was this right here: the summer of the prophetic, a prophetic summer, that God is going to start strengthening people in this season to hear from Him in a very powerful way. Number three, finances are about to start coming in at a greater level. Finances to come in for your ministry, for your business, whatever you're doing. Finances will not be a lack for a lot of people if you've aligned yourself with the things of the Lord. It's just extra finances will be coming in. Number four, friends. You're going to encounter real friendships coming up in this season at just a greater dimension. My wife and I last night, we had numerous people over at our house, and just during the night, I just saw my wife just talking to just a bunch of different of ladies in the house, and I could just see there was genuine friendship, and so many people came in, that just different people came in, and just these young men, and that I mentor, other friends came in, and just where I'm always having different people, spending time with them, and just I value friendship, and for that to be in there, it's really powerful. The next one is revelation. You're about to start receiving key revelation from the Lord in a lot of areas. You're going to start receiving insight. You're going to receive wisdom, knowledge, understanding on certain situations. A lot of times people always like to go to a counselor to get help to make big decisions. God is going to give you the insight. Now, why are these waves important that are coming in? Because it's just not 1, 2, 3, but these different waves are going to come in to help move you forward in what the Lord has called you to. Number 6, this is good peace. You're about to be able to have peace in the good times, peace in the bad times. Some of you are about to start walking at a very high level of peace in your life. Number 7, joy. You're going to have joy. And I have the joy of the Lord, and it is my strength. You're going to have joy. And when you have just joy, joy just helps you in so many different areas. Speaking of helping, if this is helping you right now, go ahead and share this. I think this is a word that's going to help a lot of people. I'm tired of seeing people quit. I'm tired of seeing people frustrated before their breakthrough. I'm tired of seeing people give up too soon in life. Number 8, excitement. I'm an excited person, and I'm an excited person. And somebody asked me one time, why are you so excited? And this is what I told them. I've made the right decisions and the right choices over and over in my life. I serve God with all of my heart. I love my wife with all of my heart. I love my family. I've started all the ministries God's told me to start. I've started the different businesses God's told me to start. And even there's so many times I'm like, God, I'm really leading 3 or 4 ministries. I got a few businesses, and then the Lord will say, start something else. Last week, I started being a health coach, taking people, helping them transform their lives to get their life back, to help people lose weight. And I've started doing that. I added that to everything else that I'm doing. But that is where my excitement comes from, is when I do what God has called me to do. Every time God tells me to write another book, I do it. Whenever God tells me to do something else, I do it. There's where true excitement comes from. When you are in the center of God's will, you will start to experience things in your life at a greater measure. Now, number 9, you're going to love number 9, encounters. If you set yourself apart to do what God has called you to do, you are going to receive extra encounters from the Lord. You are going to start just spending time with Him. There's times I've gone to prayer a lot, and I always do that. But when I go to prayer now, it's more like encounters than just prayer. I encounter God. I experience Him. We were at corporate prayer last week. Just corporate prayer, and I told some people, I thought I was at a pre-service prayer for one of our conferences. There was that much, basically I could go down this list because that's where I got this from, corporate prayer. But there was so much of the prophetic, such a joy, a peace, and excitement. And I had an encounter with God, and get ready to encounter Him. And number 10, strength. Do you not think that if all of these words are coming your way, that the enemy's not going to try to fight it, that the enemy's not going to try to come up? But listen, strength to stand. Stand in what God has called you to. Strength to stand in the word of the Lord. When you stand in the strength that God has called you to have, it's going to change everything. And when these waves start coming in, I remember every time I take one of my kids for the first time at the beach, and a bigger wave comes in, it just knocks them out, pushes them up to the shore, and they didn't want that wave anymore. But they always go back because there was an excitement in it. Man, when the waves of favor and blessing hit you over this list of 10 things I just gave you, don't stop. Don't stop. Listen, go back for more. We serve a limitless God, a God of no measure. He's got so much more for you. And when I used to get a touch from the Lord, or I would get a blessing from the Lord, or I would do something God has called me to do, man, now I've learned to constantly go back. I try to set myself apart 2 to 3 times a day for extended periods of prayer and encounters with the Lord, because I want them, I need them for me personally. But also you got to understand, the more that you receive, the more that you can give out. We need to be giving out the things of the Lord, and we need to go for everything that God has. Now, I want to tell you this. On our website, jojodawson.net, you can go on there and email me. I am setting time aside every single day, and I will pray for every single prayer request that is sent in. Every single person who sends me a prayer request, I will pray over them. I'm telling you, this is a time that I believe that God is about to do something strong in the hearts and lives of so many people. jojodawson.net. Go to it. Email me your prayer request. I will get on there and I will pray for you. If you want to take your health back, if you want to lose some weight, my wife and I have become health coaches. I love that. It's not people say, oh, I'm on a diet, I'm going to the gym, I'm this, that. No. We want to walk with people hand in hand on their journey and help people take their health back. That's why I got an apostolic network. I come alongside people in our apostolic network, and I walk with them hand in hand, arm in arm. My wife and I walk with people to help them see the prophetic words over their life come to pass. So I just want to make myself available to help other people be successful in whatever God has called them to do. These 10 words right there, the waves are coming. Let me go over them. Dreams, prophetic, finances, friends, revelation, peace, joy, excitement, encounters, and strength. take those words and run with them. And today, do everything that God has placed in your heart to do.